Hey Knights, welcome back to an all-new episode of your favorite student newscast.
On today's show, we check out some footage from Winter Formal, see how the boys' basketball season is going, and get to know one of our stellar counselors here on campus.
Stay tuned because an all-new episode starts right now.
It's lit! I like the 504 boys, how I move through the lobby. 612, the flame been hot just to show you the time frame. 100 mil down on my desk, but I'm still up deciding. I'm in that folder by myself. Know it's 100 more hundreds outside. Know they gon' ride to the death. Had some good years, ain't no way I get tired. I gotta do what I feel.
Hey Knights, I'm Riley Roner.
And I'm Maya Griffin.
This past weekend, Higley had its Winter Formal dance themed The City That Never Sleeps. It was an awesome night.
Kennedy and I were there on the scene to capture the event. Check it out. Next Wednesday at 4 p.m., Willow Canyon High School will host a multi-meet against our Higley boys wrestling team. Make sure to show up and support your fellow Knights against the Wildcats.
Here at Higley, we have an amazing group of counselors. Unfortunately, there are students on campus who don't even know who their counselor is and are missing out on this important resource. Ethan and I stopped in with Miss Bernie, the head counselor at our school, to find out more about her and her role on campus.
I had never thought about being a school counselor, and then I read about a school counselor position and I was like, oh my goodness, I want to do every single part of that job. School counseling involves a little bit of everything. It's a busy job, but we get to be in really cool aspects of the students' lives.
It's Miss Bernie's job to know the students here at Higley, but we wanted to know a bit about herself.
I am from Broken Bow, Nebraska. If any of you have family in Nebraska, I probably know them. I was the oldest in my family. I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere. When I was in high school, I was pulled over by the police at least 10 times. That was just, they had nothing else to do in a small town. I went to college at Grace University in Omaha, and after I got married, we moved to California and then to Arizona. I met my husband. He came through McDonald's drive-thru in the winter with snow on the ground, with the windows down, the air conditioning turned all the way up, ordering McFlurries. So that's how I met my husband. I love to read, I like to do things with my family. I have 4 kids, but mostly I work my tail off and then go home and I just want to watch some TV. It's important to deal with your feelings. So if you're ever at a point where you're just pushing everything down, counseling gives you that avenue to talk it out with someone else, even if you're just validating those feelings to yourself. The things that we go through, they make us who we are, and they're important and they matter. And sometimes it hurts and sometimes it's uncomfortable, but it's something that we have to walk through feeling just to ultimately overcome those things. So counseling is an avenue where you can work through some of those things that you might not be wanting to approach.
Like Miss Bernie, all of the counselors here at Higley are here to help ensure you have a great experience in high school and that you are prepared for your career afterwards. Signing off for the studio, this is Ethan Webb and Riley Roner.
Hey Maya, I'm going to Tempe after school today.
You're going to get tacos at the pool? No. Wow, I didn't think the Whisper Challenge was this difficult. Kennedy and I sat down with a few Knights to see how good they are at reading lips.
Sam, Ava, Elizabeth, and Callie tested their bond by seeing how good they are at reading each other's lips.
Did you get the GoFan app for Winfo tickets?
Again.
Did you get the GoFan app for Winfo tickets?
Did you get the GoFan app for Winfo tickets?
For Winfo tickets.
Ford Focus.
She read it. Did you read it?
No, I completely got that.
Did you get the GoFan app?
Did you get the GoFan app
Yeah.
to get the Winfo tickets?
Yes. Good job.
Great job. Mr. Perazzo is an English teacher at Higley.
Try to do it again. I feel like you guys are all talking trash right now and I just can't hear anything. Mr. Perazzo is an English teacher at Higley High School. Mr. Perazzo is an English teacher.
There's more.
Do you have a subscription to Disney Plus?
Something about Disney Plus.
To Disney Plus.
Prescription?
Do you have a subscription to Disney Plus?
One more time.
A subscription
Do you have a subscription
to Disney Plus.
to Disney Plus?
Yes. Do you have a subscription to Disney Plus?
Do you have a subscription to Disney Plus? Is that it?
Thanks for watching the studio.
Let's go.
Thanks for watching the studio.
Thanks for watching the studio.
So dumb. Thanks for watching the studio.
Thank you for watching
The studio.
the studio.
Good job.
Thank you for watching the studio. Reporting for the studio, it's Maya and Kennedy.
Tomorrow, January 25th, there's an excellent opportunity for service hours at Cortina Elementary. Stop by the College and Career Center for more information and to sign up to help with the robotics competition.
With the basketball season in full gear, Aaron and Andrew found time to sit down with a few players to learn how the game they love has changed their lives.
Basketball season is underway nights, and as the basketball season rolls on, we decided to ask some players what made them decide to start playing in the first place.
I started playing basketball just because of my family. I have a lot of people in my family that play basketball already, and so it just kind of came along.
I started playing basketball because my dad and my brother played it, so I just continued the trend and just kept playing it because I thought it was fun.
My mom kind of just threw me in it and was like, you should try it. And so I tried it when I was like 5 years old, and I turned out to like it a lot, so I've been playing it ever since then.
Just like any other sport, the season eventually comes to an end, so we wanted to know what the players' plans were for basketball once the season was over.
When my high school career is over, I plan to play in college if it's possible. If not, just play it when I can.
My plans after basketball is that if I don't get a scholarship, I'll just go to college, but if I do get a scholarship, I'll obviously take it.
My plans for basketball is maybe to continue in college. I'm more of a football player, but if I get a chance to play in college for basketball, I will.
For many players, basketball isn't just a sport, it's a lifestyle. So we decided to ask how high school basketball has changed and made an impact on their life.
High school basketball changed my life by helping me in school, just because if it wasn't for basketball, I really wouldn't have a drive for school.
High school basketball has changed my life because it improved my work ethic and it's just made me more disciplined.
It makes me work hard at everything I do because it won't be easy through life, so it just teaches me to keep my head up and keep pushing through.
Make sure you head out to the rest of the games nights, and we hope the boys finish out the regular season on a strong note. Reporting for the studio, this is Aaron Schmidt and Andrew Shar.
The Feeder Choir concert was held last Thursday in the HCPA. The concert featuring middle and elementary school students that will one day be attending our campus. Thank you to everyone who came out to support their awesome performance.
The Armory has new Higley gear. Show your school spirit by getting a Higley headband for just $15 during lunch. Also, don't forget, the Armory offers a variety of snacks and gear, so be sure to stop in and check it out.
Music culture is an important aspect of many Higley students' lives. The upcoming Grammy Awards ceremony will showcase all the best achievements in the music industry. Mike and Griffin talked with some students about their predictions for the upcoming event.
And the Grammy goes to?
Shallow, Lady Gaga, and Bradley Cooper.
With the 62nd Annual Grammy Music Awards this weekend, we decided to talk to some Knights on their thoughts about the awards.
Definitely looking to my boy, Tyler, Creator. Tyler is pretty phenomenal with all the stuff he puts out. Just watching his videos and seeing him perform just like with the characters he has, and I'm pretty stoked for that.
I think of all the people performing at the Grammys, I'm most excited to see Billie Eilish because she always does really interesting stuff with like her sets and with like props. It just all looks really cool. Like I've seen her stuff on SNL and her music videos are really cool. And then I'm also just excited to see Tyler because I love him and I think it's going to be really great whatever he does.
I think the artists I'm most excited for at the Grammys this year would probably be either Lizzo or Billie Eilish, mainly because over the past year or two, they've been able to just change pop music so much, and I really enjoy what they do.
I think people are going to be really happy to discover some new music and have some of their favorite artists recognized for the pretty talented music that they put out this year.
I think they're really popular because everyone likes music in their own way, no matter the genre, and they kind of represent everything. Like there's country artists, pop artists, rap artists, like everyone is there, everyone is represented, so everyone has a little bit of something they want to see.
The first Grammy I remember was Sam Smith winning, I believe, 6 back in 2015. He's one of my favorites. Adele has won a lot.
One of my favorite artists, Chance the Rapper, he won Album of the Year for his album Coloring Book.
I think punk rock in general needs more rep because like the representation for rock in awards shows usually like Imagine Dragons, and I don't really think is rock music, so I wish there were more like actual rock artists that were represented besides like the stuff you hear on the radio.
I think Lil Nas put out some bangers this year, so I think he kind of deserves it, but also Post Malone, he's kind of an inspiration of mine, so I hope one of them get it.
Make sure to check out the ceremony this Sunday on CBS. This is Mike Weber and Griffith Small reporting for The Studio.
Registration for next year's classes has begun. One of Higley's most popular and state-renowned electives is our Unified Sports class. Hayden and Phoenix stopped in this week to see what makes this class so special.
Unified Sports is a class here at Higley that brings students with disabilities and general ed students together in playing sports. We caught up with some teachers and students in the program to tell us more about the course.
Unified Sports is a program where you pair up with a special needs kid and you play a bunch of different games. So we've played dodgeball, we play volleyball a lot, kickball, different things like that.
The expectations are for students to come in and participate and have fun and get to know one another and just have a positive attitude every day.
We asked what type of activities people do in the class.
In the class we have a bunch of different activities from getting us ready to play our sports, which are soccer, football, basketball, track and field, and cheer. But also in the class we play other sports, we do other things.
With other PE classes in Higley, we asked why Unified Sports is unique compared to others.
Unified Sports is unique because it gives you the opportunity to be paired up with a student with special needs and learn and interact with that student in different ways.
You really know everyone in the class. Like most of your classes you probably don't know anybody, but in Unified you know everyone and you're all really good friends.
If you're interested in Unified Sports, here's how you sign up.
There's an application that can be picked up with students' counselors that needs to be filled out before they submit their course request for next school year.
We've grown so much over the years that we have 2 classes, so we're accepting more kids, so that's why we want more kids to apply.
Students should join Unified next year because it's a really eye-opening experience and it's honestly just a fun time. Like, it's one of my favorite classes.
There you have it, Knights. We hope that Unified Sports is a class you're interested in taking next year. This is Phoenix McNeil and Hayden Ashton reporting for The Studio.
Attention Link Crew. The next meeting will be Wednesday, January 22nd after school in room 306. Make sure to be there.
Our girls' soccer team has been doing an awesome job this year. Kylie tracked down a few of the girls to see what they hope to accomplish by the end of their season.
With the winter sports season well on its way, I decided to talk to a few girls' soccer players and see what drives them to play this sport.
I started playing soccer because the feeling when you win a game is just so great, I guess, and just makes your mood just go up a lot.
My favorite part about playing soccer is all the people I've met and all the friendships I've formed, and just playing the game has been really nice.
The team's biggest strength is being able to stay positive and looking to help everybody on the team be at the same level as far as being focused, having a great attitude, staying positive, and working hard for each other is what's been working really well for us.
My favorite moment was when we beat Cactus Shadows the other day, and it was just a big win for our team.
My favorite part about playing soccer is probably after you win a game and you're just on the bus and you're just talking about it and how excited you guys are, and just just the feeling of it pretty much.
The hardest part about being in soccer is how, if they score on you, you gotta keep your head up, and it just makes you sad sometimes when they score on you.
Our goals for the season this year are to be able to do well in state and in our league games, move on to the state playoffs, and see if we can also do a really good job of playing a lot higher, faster speed of play game, and so far we've been able to do really well on that.
My goals for the season are to make it to playoffs and hopefully go to the championships and win so we can bring some gold.
We wish the girls good luck with the rest of their season, and make sure to come out and support them at their game tonight at 4 p.m. at Apollo High School. Reporting for the studio, I'm Kylie Pierre.
That's all we have for you today. Thanks for tuning in, Knights.
Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Instagram at the Studio HHS, and we'll see you next week.